warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning all. Honorable of English Department Lecturer Nestiani Hutami and honorable all participants of this seminar. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Auriza Shati Farmambi, the moderator of today's seminar. I am very happy to see you here and welcome to this seminar. Today's seminar is about the importance of the COVID-19 vaccine. Ladies and gentlemen, our speakers today is Erlin Nurjana, Erlangga Saputra, Anissa Kroikatinzaro, and Mita Dia as speakers about the importance of COVID-19 vaccine. Okay, now allow me to welcome the first speaker is Erlin Nurjana to make his presentation. Nurjana, please explain the material.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Erlin Nurjana. I'm from English Student Class 3A number 206121019. What is the COVID-19 pandemic? The COVID-19 pandemic is an event that spreads the 2019 coronavirus disease. Coronavirus disease 2019, abbreviated as COVID-19. Throughout the world for all countries, this disease is caused by a new type of coronavirus called SARS-CoV-2. The COVID-19 outbreak was first detected in Wuhan City, Hubei, China on December 31st, 2019, and was designated a pandemic by the World Health Organization WHO on March 11, 2020. Of November 14, 2020, more than in cases have been reported in more than 219 countries and regions worldwide, resulting in more than 1 million deaths and more than recovers. A pandemic is an epidemic that has spread to various continents and countries, generally affecting many people. While the epidemic itself is a term that has been used to determine the sudden increase in the number of cases of a disease in a population of certain area. The reason is the term pandemic is not used to indicate the high level of a disease, but only shows the level of its spread. Please note, in the case of the COVID-19 pandemic, this is the first and is caused by the coronavirus, which has excited science the end of last year. COVID-19 pandemic hit in 29. A virus called swine flu broke out. This disease can occur when a new influenza strain or H1N1 spreads to all parts of the world, including Indonesia. The COVID-19 virus in Indonesia. Not only is it detrimental from a health perspective, President Joko Widodo has also said that the COVID had a huge impact on the economy in Indonesia. not only because the production of growth is disrupted, but its investment is also hampered. The following are some of the impact of the COVID-19 virus in Indonesia. Some items become expensive and rare to find. Indonesia pilgrims cancel the Umrah trip. Visit of foreign tourists in Indonesia decrease. The economic order in Indonesia. Imports of goods are hampered. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for Erlin Nurjana for giving such an informative and interesting information presentation. Okay, and for the second speaker, Erlangga Saputra to fill the material.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Erlangga Saputra. I'm from class 3A. My student number is 2061-21006. Here, I will explain about reason why you should participate in the COVID-19 vaccination. Okay, since we were still in her arms, our mother has been disciplined in taking us to the puskesmas or posyandu to get regular doses of vaccine. While in school, teachers have taught us about the importance of vaccination. Examples such as hepatitis, measles, and polio vaccine are some examples that we also hear. What is the COVID-19 vaccine? One of the main components of a vaccine is an antigen, a small inactive or attenuate and harmless component of a disease-causing organism. This antigen play an important role in forming antibodies, which will be a crucial part of our immune system. Antibodies that have been formed will train the immune system and make it smarter in recognizing viruses that enter the body. Generally, after giving one or two doses of the vaccine, we will be better protected from one disease for years, or even a lifetime. With a vaccine, we have the risk of developing serious illness or disabilities caused by disease such as measles, meningitis, tetanus, and so on. We have estimated the vaccine save between 2 and 3 million lives every year. That is why the COVID-19 vaccination is one of the effective ways to break the chain of the spread of COVID-19, as well as disease prevention measures. However, one thing to remember is that no vaccination provides 100% protection. There is still the possibility of contracting the disease, but the effect will not be as severe as if not vaccinated. In a sense, the COVID-19 vaccine will form immunity so that our bodies are ready when exposed to the coronavirus. Why is vaccination mandatory? Do you know that not everyone can be vaccinated? People who have serious illness, allergies, the reason of age are generally not advised to get the vaccine because they have a tendency for complication. So, those who cannot be vaccinated are relying on us, who are eligible to be vaccinated, so that this virus does not spread further. When you are vaccinated, to when you are chance of transmitting the disease to other people will certainly decrease. The risk of your body being infected with the disease also decrease by following the COVID-19 vaccination. We not only save ourselves but also protect those who are vulnerable. Vaccination will also accrue herd immunity. When many people have been vaccinated, a condition known as herd immunity is formed. This phrase must be familiar to your ears, right? Herd immunity is a condition when the population in an area is already immune or immune to a virus is achieved by protecting people from virus, namely by vaccination. Our government has also set a target of 70% of Indonesian people getting the COVID-19 vaccination to form group immunity. With group immunity, like the COVID-19 vaccination, there will be fewer transmission of this disease. And of course, more life that can be saved. One thing to remember, vaccines are not pandemic drugs, but our effort to fortify ourselves from the effect of the virus that cause COVID-19. Therefore, never live a healthy lifestyle and always practice 3M using masks, wash hands, staying away from crowds. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Langga Saputra giving such informative and interesting presentation. Next speaker is Anissa Roykatinzaro to explain the material.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Anissa Rekatizaro Sylvia Herman. My study number 206121024. We will discuss the after effects of the vaccine and what to do or avoid after vaccination. Okay. More recently, the COVID-19 vaccine has been given, especially for those with high risk of exposure. It aims to reduce the risk of a coronavirus infection that could cause symptoms. As far as any other vaccine is concerned, some things also need attention after a corona vaccine, as well as side effect recruitments that might be made, and things that should not be done after the vaccine. After an injection of vaccine, it is very likely that a number of side of effects will appear, and everyone can feel the different symptoms. Generally, the frequent side effects include pain and swelling of the arm, a slight fever, chills, headache, and fatigue. Fortunately, these side effects may wear off in a few days, but still they may even interfere with daily activities. Things to be taken care of after the current vaccine. The COVID-19 vaccine was injected to induce the body to form a useful antibody in the fight against the coronavirus, even though it takes time before antibodies are fully formed and can fully function. Generally, antibodies form within a month of the first corona vaccine. However, the new antibody performed will be maximum at 28 until 35 days after a second injection of the current vaccine. Therefore, there are some things you need to do after vaccinated, which is first, maintain health protocol such as wearing a mask, keeping a distance, avoiding the crowd, and washing your hands daily. Second, monitor health condition. It is important to know the side effect of a vaccine and when to be alert to any symptoms. Despite normal condition, the side effect and symptoms that appear should still be your monitor. If you have a fever, you could take fever reducing medication prescribed by a doctor. Also, how much better it will be if you get some rest until the condition is fully restored. Number three, see your doctor for immediate side effects. The current vaccine can also trigger a side effect of allergic symptoms. Caution is forthcoming talk because there is change that allergic symptoms will arise later. If a severe allergic reaction occurs within days or weeks of the first corona vaccine, it is advisable to see a doctor immediately or go to the hospital. Number four is the last things. Prepare for a second dose. Most of the COVID-19 vaccine requires two doses to work. This means you need to be vaccinated twice with an interval of 4 to 12 weeks when the first and second doses. Make sure you know the date of the second doses if given. Furthermore, it is important to get a second dose even if you are having side effect from the first, unless the vaccination officer or doctors tell you not to get a second dose. Okay, I think enough. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for answer Kating Doro for the interesting presentation. Okay, for the next speaker and the last speaker today is Miss Adia. Please to fill the material.
Okay, thanks for the clue given from our results moderator. My name is Dr. Mitala Gani. My student number is 206121021. First, I want to explain a little about vaccine presentation, and then I want to explain about the budget for vaccinations. Okay, the vaccination. The assessment of vaccination in Indonesia currently decline with the number of persons 19 million people. In fact, the number of Indonesian vaccinated has exceeded the population of Vietnam and Malaysia. The standard effect points to the involvement of 100,000 vaccinators and hundreds of thousands of volunteers, while the second dose of vaccination has exceeded 50 million. The figure is equivalent to the total population of Singapore. Vaccination continues to be pushed, however, realize that vaccination will be pushed forward. This is because there are still many people who have not received the vaccine. And then I will explain about budget for vaccination. Indonesia, in year 2020, Indonesia is expected to run a coronavirus vaccination program starting in 2021. Finance Minister Sri Indrawati indicated that the government had prepared a budget to finance the coronavirus vaccine program. According to the Minister of Finance Sri currently there is a budget of trillion, which is ready to be reserved for the coronavirus vaccination program to handle the COVID-19 pandemic next year. The budget for this coronavirus vaccine will be apart from the allocation in the 2021 state budget of in the health budget allocation in the 2020 National Economic Recovery Program or PAN amounted to 36.4 trillion which has not been used. And then in year 2026-21, okay. In year 2021, experts forecasted expenditures Ministry of Finance Junta Liberalisation Nugraha reported that the government will further increase the budget allocation for handling COVID-19 under the 2021 National Economic Recovery Program to meet the coronavirus vaccination budget include jobs. The biggest increase is health. Therefore, the vaccination itself will have at almost 70 trillion, second in for the excess story of social economic funds for the health sector. Hunter said the additional budget is also for job creation to boost economic recovery. One of them is for labor-intensive programs in various ministries or agencies. The World Bank has disbursed loans to developing countries for handling COVID-19 since the beginning of the pandemic, raising US $157.1 billion or equivalent to 2,284 trillion. The World Bank increased funds loans for vaccine purchasing worth $427 billion or equivalent to 97.6 trillion. This additional allocation will be dispersed to 54 countries this year. Okay, I think that's it for the mission I convey. I leave the rest to the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the last speakers, Mita Dia, for giving that informative and interesting presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, we come to the end of this seminar. Before closing the seminar, conclusion for this seminar is herd immunity. Herd immunity is a condition in an area already immune or immune to a virus that cause disease. Herd immunity is achieved by protecting virus, namely by vaccination. Has also set a target of 50% of Indonesian people getting the COVID-19 vaccine to form with group immunity through the COVID-19 vaccination, there will be fewer transmission of this disease. And of course, more life deaths. And one thing to remember, vaccines, vaccines are not pandemic drugs, but our efforts to ourselves from the effect of the virus that causes COVID-19. Therefore, never live a healthy lifestyle and always use mask, wash your hands, and stay away from crowds. Okay, uh, today's presentation, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for the speakers for their informative and interesting presentation. And finally, upload to the speaker and all of you guys. Wassalamualaikum
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.